the KRON 4 Morning News.
9:48 is the time right now. Here we are on Friday. This is the first travel day of the Thanksgiving holiday period, and everybody's talking about the new security procedures at the airports.
And joining us now with a little insight into body scanners and the new pat-down method is our legal analyst, Ivan Golde.
Yes, good morning.
So let's talk about this. Is this an invasion of privacy, these new body scanners that photograph you from the neck down and reportedly see through your clothes?
The people who are against these scanners, they claim it is. They claim it's an unreasonable search and seizure, a Fourth Amendment violation. However, it's about safety at the airport. That's what it's about, speed and safety and adequate security. It's a balancing test, safety versus Fourth Amendment privacy right intrusion. It's not. You don't have to fly. If you don't like the scanners, if you don't like the body path searches, don't fly. But the point is, Mark and Daria, if they go over the line, if they do a pat-down search and one of those guys really goes over the line, then they actually might have a case.
Now, with the scanners, which we're seeing right now, I mean, they do show your body, but you're not, the person who's looking at it is not in the same room with you, and I guess you can't see the face. Would you have any case, you know, to say, well, I felt humiliated, or what are they going to do with the pictures? Or can I sue? I don't know.
It's similar to driving a car. You impliedly consent to the department, with the Department of Motor Vehicles, to have an officer give you a field sobriety test if he suspects you of being drunk.
Right.
Same in the airport. Look, you impliedly consent to go through this search. That's the law. It's safety. After 911, we need these safety precautions. How hard is it to go through a body scanner? Does anyone really want to save your image? It's happened before. It's not like we don't have to tweak it. We have to improve it. But look, at one point, you didn't have a metal detector when you went into a courtroom. Now you have a metal detector. It's a more secure America now. This is just the way it is after 911. We just have to get used to it. Again, the balancing test that any court would do if this goes into court and someone challenges this, the balance, the safety of everybody versus the individual's right to privacy.
Yeah, John Pistol, the TSA, saying that the underwear bomber on the Detroit flight would have been stopped using this technology. But you say there will be lawsuits, you think, over this? People are going to try and sue?
The point is, somebody may search and go over the line. There may be a sexual assault. There may be something unnecessary if it's proven. And if anything, these scanners sort of show the image. But if it can be proven, if there's a witness that says, look, that guard did something entirely inappropriate, and human beings are human beings, then you might have a lawsuit.
Okay, so maybe as we continue showing the video and we saw some of the pat-downs, the new and improved pat-down that's more like a gliding rub, and they definitely go over, you know, your private areas. Yes. You saw that they had females do it to other women and men do it to men. That's to prevent that. That's to prevent.
And also there should be supervision. To have a supervisor overseeing these pat-downs to make sure nothing inappropriate happens.
Right.
Again, but mistakes will happen. Lawsuits will be filed. Lawyers will be lawyers. People will be people. But again, let's look at the big picture. It's the safety of everybody at the airport versus the individual's right to privacy. And I submit to both of you that the safety at the airport is the most important.
I'm surprised over the uproar over this. Are you surprised today?
I am too, but again, there's some zealots, Fourth Amendment zealots, okay? And they're on one extreme side, and they want to make a point. And I believe recently a gentleman went in with a video camera and filmed the whole process.
Yeah.
He was there to make a point, and that's how this thing gets publicity. That's the beauty of the media, freedom of the press. That's what America is all about. And maybe it may make some change. People will be aware of that. It's not a perfect system, but it has to be improved. But overall, I think it's a good idea for safety.
All right, thank you, Ivan Golde. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next Friday.
All right, 9:52. We'll be back with more in a couple of minutes.